Hey there everyone, Coolest Firearms here, Marlow, Oklahoma. Thank you for tuning in. What a great weekend down there in Mesquite. Boy, Saturday was pretty dang busy, but man, Sunday, wow. Great company, lots of great questions. Got some cool things to talk about. As you know, week to week, I'm learning more and more. You know, I've been in the industry for almost 2 decades now. And I've got some cool information I want to share about accuracy. Some stuff that we've learned recently that it's good to know, that I think is super important. But first, we have our winner. So this weekend you saw this in the lobby as you were walking by. A lot of people signed up. Some people still think it's a gimmick, but keep in mind, you know, your ticket coming into the show, walking into a premier gun show gives you the opportunity to sign up to win this firearm. So this is the Coolest Firearm. This is our 10-inch 300 Blackout. It's our latest model. It's our 7th generation gun. Obviously comes in a case, magazine, Cerakoted in midnight bronze. You know, this is the end. There's nothing better than this for a firearm. And a 300 Blackout, you can't beat it. And full velocity of 10 inches. But without further ado, I got Allie. She's going to pull that winner from the weekend. And let's do a count back from 5, 4, remember,
3.
I'm going to give you just a few minutes, give you a call, give you 5 minutes to answer.
Grace P.
Grace P. Grace, last initial P. Allie's going to give you a call and send you a text message. And how long does she have to wait?
5 minutes.
She has 5 minutes to respond. So in that 5 minutes, I want to talk about a couple of things that we've learned. So sitting here on the table, we've got our latest 11.5-inch law enforcement 5.56 NATO firearm that we're building. We call it our law enforcement edition because most chiefs of police mandate that our officers have an 11.5-inch barrel or longer. But for a short barrel rifle, it is an amazingly accurate firearm. The velocity we see, you know, we're hovering right at 2,900 feet per second. And this is with standard Winchester white box target and practice ammunition. Nothing fancy, not 62 grain, not high-end ammunition. And we're getting, at 50 yards, we are covering it with my thumbnail. Now this is shooting each firearm with an LPVO, low power variable optic, outside on a bog, and we're shooting it. And recently, I've been wanting to have more accuracy. We want to make it better. So we reached out to a few other barrel manufacturers other than who we've been using, and we're like, hey, send me some samples. Maybe they make a better barrel. We get the barrels in, we put them in the guns, we're watching our accuracy. And what are we noticing? Well, I'm noticing how they machine the barrel and when they machine the barrel in relationship to the heat treating of the barrel has a lot to do with our end accuracy. What do I mean by that? Well, if you take a barrel, which is a raw piece of steel, and it's annealed. Annealed meaning it's soft. We drill a hole, we ream a hole, we rifle the hole, then we send it out to heat treating. Well, it's going to go to heat treat, it's going to get heated up to 1,500 degrees. Oh, we hear in the background.
Hello, Grace. Hi. Yes, you are the winner.
Wow, we Grace
Congratulations.
calling back.
Yay.
Hey, how awesome, how excited she's going to be to win this firearm.
You're so
Super. We'll finish my little conversation. What we're learning is when we heat treat the barrel has a lot to do with our end accuracy. I'm sure, you know, I'm not a metallurgist any longer. I did take a lot of classes when I was younger. I understand enough to get in trouble with it. But I do understand what we're seeing for accuracy. When the heat treating is done first, nitriding is done last, we seem to have a lot better accuracy. Better crowning, better holding of accuracy when they're machining the barrels. So what are we doing here at Coolest that makes us completely different? Well, obviously, you know we machine these parts here in Marlow, Oklahoma, meaning we're starting with block, we're making our own parts, and we're chasing accuracy like no one else has. But what else are we doing? We're taking each gun and we're testing it outside on our range. Of course, we've got a range here now. I want to thank a whole bunch of people for helping support and help me get this range up and going. A lot of bulldozer work, Prater dozers and dirt down there where I couldn't have done it without. We're talking days and weeks of bulldozing, building all these ranges. But what do we see? Really good accuracy. But I'm also noticing about 10% failure. 10% of the guns that we're bringing out on that range, that we're shooting, we're finding we're having inconsistencies, and we are chasing that down. So keep in mind when you buy a Coolest firearm, it comes already shot, already tested, ready to go. And I don't know anyone else that goes through the same testing procedures that we do. I want to thank Tim and Michelle. What a great show last weekend. And the rest of the support staff there with Premier Gun Shows. You guys work your butt off. It was a great show. We had a lot of great staff. This coming week, if you haven't heard about it, you need to go to Frisco. You need to come check out what's going on in Frisco this weekend. If you haven't taken a little notice, they're going to be filming a Paramount Pictures episode of The Frisco King. I think it's going on Monday. I think we're going to have a whole bunch of actors there. It's going to be a hoot. It's going to be worth seeing. Come check out Frisco this weekend. It's going to be a hoot. We'll be there. We're going to have all the guns there. All my staff is going to be there. We're ready to go and answer your questions. Thanks for tuning in, and congratulations to the winner.